We're doing Korean barbecue at home today using the Philips Smokeless Grill. So far, so good. We've got shaved ribeye, we have pork, we had squid and octopus. All our banchan is ready. All of the recipes will be in a link in the description box, so check that out. Let's get into it. We stopped by Super H Mart to pick up everything we needed. We got these great big gorgeous Korean radishes to make our wrappers. We're going to pickle, slice them thin and pickle them. We got some fresh bean sprouts. They got a ton of fresh vegetables. We'll get some cucumber and some zucchini as well. Now on to the sliced meats. They've got
pork belly?
Thinly sliced pork belly like you see here. There's a lot of fat in this pork belly. Didn't really feel like going that way, so we got this pork butt.
Awesome.
The sliced beef also, thinly sliced, well-marbled ribeye. Really tasty. We're using pre-made sauces today. Instead of making our own, we picked up some squid. It's going to be great. And they even got pickled daikon already done. Some seaweed salads. Here's one of those radishes we picked up from the market, and I peeled one. Oops. And now we are going to slice it really thin on our mandolin. So we're using this mandolin that I got from my friend Lisa's Pampered Chef Party. This is the guard. I'll put the link to that in the description box so you can see some of the other Pampered Chef products. But I'm going to use this guard. And the guard not only protects our hands, keeps us from slicing our fingertips, but it also helps us to slice evenly. Let me show you. So we have these nice, thin, even slices. And we're going to just put those in a bowl. And I have some, hot vinegar. This is a vinegar, water, sugar combination. I'll put the full recipe in the, a link to that in the description box so you can see exactly what we did. And this is just going to give us a quick pickle because we're eating this the same day. We're just going to let that soak. We're going to slice some more and add it in. We're going to let these thin slices of daikon sit in the hot vinegar mixture and soften in there. We're going to have some kimchi cucumbers as a little side part of our banchan. And we're taking a shortcut. I already have some store-bought kimchi. This is not sponsored. This is just what I happened to grab the other day. And I'm going to take some of those kimchi juices and pour them into the cucumber and let that sit and marinate. And what's even better is when you get help in the kitchen. My sweet daughter is home from college, and she is going to slice up zucchini for me. Well, for us, since she's eating it too. And we're going to use that for a stir fry. We're going to saute that zucchini in our hot skillet with some sliced garlic, a little grated ginger, and this kind of zester gets the ginger really fine, so I really like to use that. Stir fry that around. Get that a little hotter. And then we'll add in a little fish sauce, and that'll give us our salt and seasoning. And this is just using just what I have around the house. We had some fish sauce already. This is not in any way an authentic recipe. This is just my thing. We're going to wash our squid, and we're just going to pull gently the head from the body. There we go. Nice, it eases out. Then you'll see these plasticky parts in there. You'll just pull that out, the we'll cut apart. Then we'll wash it and peel off the skin. Separate the tentacles from the head and marinate. Then I'm just going to peel this outer membrane off, and it's easy to peel. I'm going to cut this squid open, and we can scrape out anything that we don't like. I'm going to cut it into pieces. I'm going to lightly score it, and of course that's not cutting all the way through, and that'll help the marinade to penetrate and also make it really pretty when it grills. And these little octopus are already clean. The little beak has been removed, and they've already gone in and removed the innards there from the head. So I'm just going to give them a quick rinse, and then we'll get them marinated. We're going to marinate our squid and octopus with some soy sauce, a little rice wine vinegar, some brown sugar, and Korean chili flake for a bit of heat, but not too much. Rub that around, and then I'm going to park that in the fridge. We have that beef ribeye, thinly sliced, that we bought just yesterday, and we're going to put our marinade on it. Marinade that we also bought while we were out at the store, and I'll mix that in a minute. And then we have a pork marinade. We'll drizzle that on. And then just kind of toss it around. And it doesn't need to marinate very long because they're so thinly sliced. We don't need a ton of marinade either, because that's just going to make things sloppy and messy. So we don't want to break our meat up, so we'll just gently stir it in and add a little more if we need it.
That's off if I did it, if the light is...
It's up to you. You want to look like you're the Terminator?
Is it going to reflect off his glasses and blind us?
Maybe.
Look at Jordan. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, see.
All of our banchan and rice is ready. We're going to grill up. We're going to start with the squid and octopus. I drained the marinade off so it wouldn't be too messy, and put just a tiny bit of oil on. This is one of the tentacles of the squid. And make sure you take a look at my other videos. I go through the warnings about this. Don't look directly into the infrared. Don't look directly into the infrared. You don't want to damage your eyes.
It's too late. Forgot about that.
This gets to about 446 degrees, so don't touch the grate. The handle part stays cool, but the grate, of course, gets super hot. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just gonna... The squid doesn't need very long to cook, because if we let it cook for too long, it'll get tough.
Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. You know, we should get us another plate so we can take these off.
Wow.
This almost ready. We can take those off. Add them to our plate.
This is not working.
So that one looks like it's done already. Sarah, want some pork?
Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Daddy, do you want some pork?
I do.
That's right.
Make sure it's good and cooked.
I want some pork. Me.
Thanks, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks like it's done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Me.
Here, a second. Here.
Yay.
I'll put the extra.
That is good pork though.
Oh, look at that.
It's real good.
Very tasty.
Okay.
Any fun if you toss a brother some pork?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So they still celebrating New Year over here.
It's not even midnight.
That's what this is.
I'm gonna get a drink. Does anyone want anything?
Yeah. Toss me some water.
Okay.
I get ice on the rocks.
Me too, but hold the rocks.
I don't know what that means.
I would love to see what you cook about. We're finishing up with our ribeye.
Ribeye. Sorry.
We're finishing up with our ribeye with our Korean barbecue at home. Now, this is just us having fun with it. These are not authentic recipes, but we're sure having a good time.
Authentic.
Let's take a quick break from dinner and show the cleaning. Now, if you remember from my last two videos about the Philips Smokeless Grill, the grill grate cleans up super easy. I've never had a problem with that. And the drip pan also spotless, cleans up with very little effort. But this inside part has been giving me fits. I have tried the ceramic scraper they recommend. I've tried a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. It doesn't work. So one of my viewers, Demetra, she's a namesake of mine. I love her. She's a super fan. She suggested I try an SOS pad, and I just wet it with a little water, and that looks like it's working really well. Much better than the ceramic pad that was recommended. Let's wipe that off. Yeah, you can already see that it's making a big difference, and I'm going to keep going with that and see just how clean can we get it. The SOS pad did a really good job. I could go over it one more time to get off these spots. Now, these scratches did not come from the SOS pad. That came from this ceramic scraper that the manufacturer recommended. That was a bad idea. But the SOS pad actually cleaned off a lot of this grime. There's a few spots left. But then, here's another problem. So, this part where the lights are was also covered in food. And I used the SOS pad on that, and it did a really good job of getting that off. I still have to work on this part up here. You can see from this side, see from that side what it looks like. I haven't cleaned this part yet. You can see how grimy it's gotten after a couple of uses. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like after I took the SOS pad to it. But the only problem with that is that some of the cleaning solution got underneath. So it makes this really difficult to clean. I mean, you're not supposed to submerge the unit in water, which I didn't, but you've got to be able to clean it. And if you can't take this apart to get, clean this out underneath. So for me, this gets a thumbs down on cleaning. It's just, it doesn't clean well. And when you can clean it, you have this issue of getting the soap underneath this part, which I can't get to clean that out. So I don't know. I'm going to contact the manufacturer and see if I get any more advice from them. But like here you see it, this is before cleaning with the SOS pad. Remember I tried the scraper? You can see some of the scratches there from the scraper. And here's with cleaning with the SOS pad. So I gotta say, I'm really, really disappointed with the cleaning of this unit. I love the way it cooks. I think it cooks great for indoor grilling, but the cleaning is a real issue. So that really gets a lot of points off for me. Well, let's get back to dinner and finish up. And I hope that you enjoyed dinner with my family. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we do fun videos just like this one. Thanks and have a delicious day.